We're here with the men's 3,000 meter steeplechase. Only one section here. In this race we have Brendan Smith, a freshman from Penn, Henry Sterling, a junior from Dartmouth, Eddie Owens, a sophomore from Princeton, Jeff Bush, a junior from Brown, Johnny Gregoric, a junior from Columbia, Connor Herr, a freshman from Cornell, Connor Martin, a sophomore from Princeton, Teddy Brinkowski, a senior from Cornell, Joe Cotran, a junior from Columbia, David Melly, a sophomore from Cornell, Duncan Tomlin, a freshman from Yale, Jacob Lindas, a senior from Harvard, and Michael Kiley, a senior from Penn. Gregoric comes in with the fastest seed time of 8:52 that he ran on this track at the Sam Howell Invitational about four weeks ago. In that race, he sat back in about 4th place. Princeton's Eddie Owens was in that race as well. And Gregoric kind of went out hard, as we see he's doing right now, to the front. Then some other people went by, and then he relaxed in and kicked it in hard. So we'll see how his strategy comes into today. He might just try to run away from everyone. He's run 3:44 for 1,500 meters, so he's got some good leg speed, probably the best of anyone in the field. Joe Cotran just ran 3:49 of Columbia. Who else we have? Jacob Lindas of Harvard comes in with a seed time of 9:46, but I think he's run under 8:20 for 3K indoors.
And that's John Gregoric.
That's Eddie Owens to the lead.
Columbia running in 2nd, and his teammate Joe Cotran in 3rd.
Cornell has 2 runners in this. Connor Herr, freshman formerly of Shawnee High School in South Jersey. Maybe he'll use the home field advantage back in New Jersey to his advantage. Teddy Brinkowski. He ran 9:10 last week at the Penn Relays, and that was maybe not, what was that? Let's see if we have it here on the sheet. 9:09 with Connor Herr running 9:10. So this could be a big event in the team standings. Princeton and Cornell are duking it out. Last couple of years, this has been a big event for Cornell, or for Princeton. With Don Cabral, I think Princeton had 4 scores last year. With Don Cabral winning the last 3 years in this event. The All-American and Olympic qualifier. So it'll be interesting to see how this race plays out. With Owens moving back to the lead. As it's a Penn runner moving up. Gregoric right on his shoulder. I think that's the freshman from Penn, Brendan Smith. I don't know much about him. He ran 9:07. He seems to be coming around under new head coach Steve Dolan. I think he knows how to coach some steeple guys, as he was Don Cabral's coach last year. He was all these Princeton runners' coach last year. Obviously. As there have been quite a few lead changes so far.
Looks like Henry Sterling.
So on Princeton's track, 72-second laps is about 9-minute pace. So we'll come through and check, see where they are at 2 laps in. So they're about 2:21, 2:22. So just under 9-minute pace right now, which is pretty quick for a lot of these guys in it. We'll see how they hang on. Owens boasts a PR of 8:51 that he ran in the World Junior Final last summer. Gregoric boasts a PR of 8:52, I think, from this year. It says it's a season best this year. It might be a PR. It's still Owens, followed by Gregoric. We have a Dartmouth runner up there, Henry Sterling. He's there on 9:04 this season.
5 laps to go.
That's Cotran,
Gregoric.
the runner in the middle of the track, Hip 9. Another New Jersey product, the Shore Conference to be exact. He went to Toms River North? North, yeah. I think he ran about 9:10 indoors for 2 miles in high school, which is some good running.
Freshman at 10.
So it's still Owens hammering out front. He must feel that he's trying to run the legs off of Johnny Gregoric, 3:44, 1,500 runner. As they come on 3 laps. 3:34. We're still under 9-minute pace. Maybe just on 9-minute pace. I think it's a little less than 72 seconds per circuit on this. For all you non-steeple fans out there, the inside, they cut across the inside of the track. So it's not a full 400 meters each lap. So you have to subtract a little bit. As it's still Owens leading, as the freshman from Penn, with good form. He looks good over the hurdles, wouldn't you say, Maz?
I'd agree.
Yeah.
Definitely has a good coach.
Yeah. With Gregoric sitting in 3rd. Don't let that arm swing fool you. I think he's very comfortable right now. 4:13 with 4 to go.
Right there.
As everyone's still in it. As kind of an opposite of the women's race, everyone's still in it.
And Sterling of Dartmouth.
Now in a lot of races, it's unfortunate to lead because the other runners get the benefit off you taking the win. But in the steeplechase, you get a clear run at the barrier, and I think a lot of people aren't opposed to leading.
The wind's also died down here.
Yeah, it's true.
Weaver Stadium.
At Weaver Stadium, though, it's almost perfect conditions right now. As a runner, runner almost falls. A little late on that call there, but Dartmouth stays on his feet. We passed the mile, what was that, about 4:46? As a Penn runner moves to the lead, he seems to be making his bid.
Lead change.
A freshman from Penn,
That's Brendan Smith.
Brendan Smith.
Penn appears to have taken the lead. Owens running second.
Connor Martin of Princeton University, 8:57 PR, moving into fourth.
Gregoric third. Sterling fourth. And we got Connor Martin of Princeton in the next now.
That's Gregoric, and
And that's Connor Hare, freshman at Cornell, running.
that's Dartmouth and Columbia. So Penn seems to be pushing the pace here
3 laps to go.
with 3 to go. As Gregoric sitting nicely tucked in second.
Brendan Smith, the freshman at Penn, in the lead.
Brendan Smith, freshman from Penn.
Running second, Sterling.
Gregoric second. Henry Sterling of Dartmouth in third.
Owens and Martin of Princeton.
As a gap seeming to form between the top 3 and 4 and 5. As Cornell's moving up as well. It's Teddy Brinkowski on the outside. As Martin goes around. They're running fast, folks. As they're coming down the home stretch, there'll be 2 laps to go when they pass the bell. It's going to be a battle, folks. Still the freshman leading. This is a gutsy run from the Penn freshman.
Brendan Smith of Penn in the lead. Gregoric of Columbia. Sterling of Dartmouth.
Here they come. 6:37, 38 with 2 to go. So 72s from here on in would be about 9 minutes. Look for Gregoric to move late.
Gregoric.
It's still, as Gregoric moves to the lead,
Over the freshman.
Penn trying to hang on. That's Sterling in third from Dartmouth. As Cotran moves up past the shoulder of Martin in fourth. And Gregoric seems to be making his move. We'll see how the rest of the field recovers.
Joe Catran of Columbia now up in the 4th place.
It's Cotran in fourth, Martin in fifth, Brinkowski in sixth, Her in seventh, and Owens in eighth. Has a nice gap after that.
We're getting ready for this.
As there's some pushing and shoving as we coming in to the end of the penultimate lap. It's still Gregoric leading, but many more runners around than some might have suggested.
As we're coming to the bell.
As we come to the bell, it's still Gregoric.
Smith of Penn. And here comes
Gregoric leading, 7:48. We'll see what he's got in the tank. Look for him to close at about 64.
3 here.
Columbia in 1. Columbia moves to second.
Dartmouth 3. Cornell down.
As Cornell's moving up, this could be big in the team category for them. As Martin's trying to hang in for Princeton. As Cornell's making big moves for them down the backstretch.
There you go. Come on, buddy. Make it fast, please. We'll stop something, guys.
Columbia, 1-2. Cornell, Dartmouth, Cornell, and Princeton.
Now this is going to be a fast finish, folks. Let's watch it come over the final water jump.
Come on, Martin.
Around the turn.
This is going to be a big finish.
And then the straightaway.
It's still Gregoric leading. Sorry for the visual impairments here, folks. As Cornell is 2.
Gregoric will win this.
Cornell looks to be going 2-5. Big team points for them. 8:53. Gregoric 1. A big PR for Cornell's Her in second. 8:55. Cotran, third, 8:56. Sterling, Dartmouth, 8:56 too. Brinkovsky of Cornell, 8:57. Martin, 8:59 for Princeton. Those are all regional times, folks.